Yep. Right back at the end of the video, man. Hey, man, we got, is Brown making Luka worse, man. Hey, man, look, man. Y'all know we came here to do, man. Y'all know we didn't come to do, man. We came here to get straight to the point. What we didn't come to do, man, it's all that other stuff, man. With that bitch said, man, let's do it.
LA. And after getting out to a rough start, things seem to be on the right path for the Lakers and their new super.
Man, I miss my dog Fat Man Luka, man. I miss him, man. I ain't gonna lie, I miss him, man. He having the time of his life over there in LA. They over there having a blast. They finna be the second seed after this game right here when they beat the Clippers. They finna be the second seed now. Hurt my feelings, man. They really got rid of my dog Fat Man Luka, man. Left my dog Kyrie by himself. I mean, the Mavs will be alright for they'll get it together. They'll get it together. Don't worry about it. But it's damn, fool. I miss my dog Fat Man Luka, man.
Superstar. But Luka still doesn't look quite like Luka. In fact, his first 3 games with the team was statistically the worst 3-game stretch of his entire career.
He got 29 right now. As we watch the video, he got 29 right now with the game going on right now.
First 3 games in the NBA. Now, there are plenty of great reasons why this has been the case. The man is transitioning into a completely new system. He's playing
You know what I said? What's the biggest hypothetical for? What if Luka, because y'all know he a free agent after this season, what if Fat Man Luka whole time go back to the Mavs? I know I'm sounding crazy. I know it's like, bro, I'm coping hard, but what if he go back to the Mavs and now they got Luka, AD, and Kyrie? That'd be crazy. And the Lakers just got finessed. That'd be crazy. That'll definitely be crazy, but I don't know. We'll see in the offseason.
Alongside new teammates and just beginning to build chemistry with them. He's coming off of the most serious injury in his career, and he's playing himself back into shape. And of course, he's still mentally recovering from one of the most egregious cases of backstabbing in sports history. All of these explanations are perfectly reasonable, but some fans have elected a 4th possible reason for Luka's recent slump. This man, claiming that LeBron is to blame for Luka's struggles because he simply does not make his teammates better. In fact, some fans are claiming he never has, and that Luka is next in line to have his career completely altered by LeBron and his heliocentric, self-serving playstyle. It's a claim that sounds outlandish, but as Luka's first stretch in LA has unfolded, I've begun to see this claim more and more. LeBron simply doesn't elevate those around him. And the more I saw it, the more I began to wonder if LeBron is a great teammate or if he is just a great player. A question that led me down a rabbit hole of player testimonies, historic data, and career trajectories to uncover the truth behind if LeBron truly makes his teammates better.
That's what we getting into.
Today's video is sponsored
I
by...
just feel like Fat Man Luka getting into his groove, bro. He get into his groove, bro. You know, I ain't gonna lie. He be airballing the fuck out that ball. He not fucking with it, bro. Cause I'm telling you, for I to see Fat Man Luka airball about, bro, he be airballing that bitch. Like that bitch would go over the rim. That bitch would hit the side. He is shooting in the middle. That bitch would go far right, hit the backboard, bounce back. Fat Man Luka just ain't feeling it, fo. He just ain't feeling it, but today he was feeling it today for sure. But it's like, damn, folks. We gonna see. I guess we're gonna see if LeBron.
The year is 2007. Dirk Nowitzki is the MVP frontrunner. Steve Jobs just announced the first iPhone. Kevin Durant is still at Texas. And LeBron just dropped a 40-piece on the Pistons. An early masterpiece within his storied career and fuel to the fire both for fans and critics. At this point, the world was well acclimated to the megastar LeBron was becoming. This kid isn't just good. He may be the best player in the world. But does he make his teammates better? In a Slam article published in March of 2007, the question was already being posed. The verdict at the time? It didn't matter. His teammates weren't good enough to make a difference anyways, and he would need to drop 40 bombs to keep his team alive come the playoffs. Which is exactly what he did a month later when he put together one of the most ridiculous carry jobs the NBA has ever seen, dragging an underwhelming Cavs roster to the NBA Finals. Fast forward 18 years, and LeBron is still really good. And the question of if he truly makes his teammates better is still being asked. The latest evidence suggesting he actually
they going so crazy, bro. I'm so mad Fat Man Luka gone, man. It's time to sit in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the Lakers' biggest hater, folks. I'm gonna be honest. I'm their biggest hater, folks. I really don't want to see them succeed, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm not a Mavs fan. I'm a Kyrie fan, bro. But I'm the Lakers' biggest hater, bro. I don't want them to go nowhere, bro. But they looking so good, folks. I just got to take my hat off to them because they the second seed right now. And this is like, man, I'm their biggest hater right now, bro. I'll be honest. I'm their biggest hater.
Doesn't a 25-year-old superstar Luka Doncic struggling to
I'm rooting for Fat Man Luka though, but I'm their biggest hater, fool.
adapt to a system centered around a 40-year-old LeBron. Career lows almost across the board in his first stretch with the team. And although there is a list of perfectly good explanations for Luka's struggles, some suggest the real problem is LeBron. We have seen LeBron elevate countless teammates into real championship caliber players, but we've also seen legitimate talent get suppressed and relegated under LeBron's leadership and play style. So, is there any real validity to this argument? And is LeBron James a great teammate or just a great player? Well, over the course of LeBron's career, he has played with a total of 240 players, but many of these were for just a handful of games. Of the 240, 110 of these teammates played with him for a considerable amount of time, at least a full season of being on the same roster. And out of these 110 past and present teammates, only 27 of them played their best season in the league while playing with LeBron.
Damn.
That's only 25%. The other 75%.
Hold on, because I see Max Christie right here. Max Christie going crazy right now. Well, he was. He came into the Mavs, started doing what he's supposed to do. Jackson Hayes having a good season too. Shane Battier.
Of his teammates had their best season somewhere else. But this isn't really a fair metric. Many of these players became teammates with LeBron long after their prime years and weren't nearly as good or productive as they were prior to teaming up with LeBron. Now, looking at the most notable and longest tenured teammates of LeBron's career, nearly all of them played better or at least had better seasons without LeBron. And most of these players were in their prime when they became teammates, including Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, and Anthony Davis. But this still doesn't address the progression or regression players have once they team up with LeBron. How players played in the season prior to teaming up with LeBron, how they played in the following season with LeBron, and how they played once they were no longer teammates with him. So here is every player that was a teammate of LeBron's for at least a full season's worth of games. 59 players in total, ranging from Avery Bradley and Rashard Lewis to Anthony Davis and Chris Bosh. Now, of the 52 players who played at least a full season in the league before becoming teammates with LeBron, 26 of them saw an increase in their value and impact after teaming up with him. 24 had a decrease in their value and impact, and 2 of them stayed virtually the same. In other words, about half of LeBron's teammates played better, about half of them played worse, and on average, his presence was essentially a net neutral. But this is where it gets really interesting. Of the 45 players who played seasons following their time with LeBron, in cases where he left the team or they did, 34 of them saw a decrease in their value and impact once they were no longer teammates.
I mean, that kind of makes sense though, folks, because LeBron, folks, it's a lot of tension on Bron. It's a lot of attention on Bron. Like, when you playing with a LeBron James or Luka Doncic, they get all the attention 90% of the time. So, you leave that team and go to, say, a team that's lesser than the team that you were just on, of course you're going to play worse. Because they going to be you might be the main focus. You know what I'm saying? Because, you feel me, now that's probably your team, or if it ain't your team, you feel me, you to run up other team or something, folks. It's just something like that, bro. So that'll make sense. That makes sense.
On average, when players join LeBron, their value pretty much doesn't change. But once they are no longer teammates with LeBron, their value tends to fall off drastically. Why this happens is completely dependent on the situation and the player. It may be due to aging, readjusting to a new system, or probably the massive LeBron-sized void that is left in his departure. According to this data, overall, having LeBron as a teammate produces an overwhelmingly positive result versus not having him as a teammate. Breaking news, I know, right? But it also tells us that, generally speaking, LeBron doesn't really make his teammates better. This data is far from perfect, but it tells us a lot about the impact LeBron has had and the role he has played throughout his career. Historically, LeBron has made teams better, but not often do we see players, especially established players, take leaps in their game as his teammate. Oftentimes, his sheer dominance and other players fitting around his playstyle being the driving force for his team's success, which is actually revealed within this data, because the players that tend to see the most improvement once they become teammates with LeBron are the ones that mesh well with his playstyle. 3-and-D off-ball scoring threats and shooters that space the floor and benefit from LeBron's playmaking. J.R. Smith, Mo Williams, Channing Frye, Kyle Korver, Rashard Lewis, and Shane Battier. Big men have consistently also benefited from playing with LeBron. Players like Ilgauskas, Tristan Thompson, Drew Gooden, JaVale McGee, Ben Wallace, and Timofey Mozgov have all seen a boost in their production and efficiency while playing with LeBron. Now, the players that tend to regress once they become teammates with him are usually the high-usage, ball-dominant players that are pushed into a more passive role when sharing the court with LeBron.
Damn, so what they're saying is Fat Man Luka finna be... But he had fun today, though. So it's just like, is LeBron gonna take the back role for Luka? I mean, they the same player in a sense, folks, but it's like, that's just what you gotta ask him. Is LeBron gonna take the back role for Fat Man Luka? Because Luka is used to running his own team, bro. They've been looking good, though. It's just really their defense that making them look so good. For their defense is impeccable right now, bro. They beat the Clippers back to back. They beat the Nuggets, and I think that's really it. The rest been nobody's, but it's just like, man, they looking so good right now, bro. I can't even. I'm man. And my man's over there, Kyrie over there fighting for families, for doing it by herself. AD not back. We don't got none of our big man, but with our big man, we smoking a lot of teams, but we just got to get our big man back. You know what I'm saying? PJ injured. It's just, oh man, it's just looking so bad for my team, bro. Not even my team. Kyrie. I'm rooting for Kyrie.
Essentially, former first options that have to adjust to being second or at
my
times even third
options
on offense, changing their touches, their rhythm, and even when and how they operate on the court. Players like Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis, Rajon Rondo, Russell Westbrook, and possibly where we might eventually find Luka Doncic. And this is the answer to the age-old question we came here to answer today. For most players, teaming up with LeBron can come with more open looks. It can mean an easier offensive assignment or a role that better suits your play style.
That don't happen with Luka. I ain't gonna lie. They be doubling the hell out of Luka. Even with LeBron, so they still send doubles at Luka. That do not work that do not work with Fat Man Luka, boy. They be sending doubles at Luka too.
The playmaker as incredible as LeBron is, scoring opportunities can open up in places they never did before, in the form of lobs, skip passes, being rewarded for cutting and moving off the ball, and even being in close proximity to LeBron, granting them access to one of the sharpest minds basketball has ever seen. For the most part, it's the role players, glue guys, spot-up shooters who have benefited greatly from playing with LeBron. For these players,
Austin Reeves benefited crazy. AR fit in. Benefit crazy from being at the LeBron.
He does, in fact, make them better and more valuable on the court. As some would put it, LeBron is the ultimate floor raiser. For most of his career, you could give him 7 marginal talents and he would find a way to turn them into a 50-win title-contending team. It is a tangible quality that has ultimately been a blessing and, at times, a curse. The blessing is that regardless of who LeBron is playing with, he is the offense. The curse is that regardless of who LeBron is playing with, he's still the offense. And this floor-raising superpower seems to get neutralized the further off the floor it gets. For elite players who are accustomed to running an offense tailor-made for them and their pace and their play style, playing with LeBron is a massive adjustment. The more your game is predicated...
But the thing is, though, he took the back row for AD. He let AD run that team. He let AD be the runner of the team. Like, LeBron knew in order to win, folks, he would have to get AD involved. Like, that was AD's team. And they floored. They won a championship like that when AD was the primary one. AD gonna be the primary one in the Mavericks too. He gonna be the primary. He gonna be at the 4. He definitely gonna be number 1. Kyrie gonna take the back row for him for sure. Kyrie gonna definitely take the back row for AD for sure. So AD gonna be the face of the Mavs too. When he gave him 20? He had 24 before he got injured. And he looking good. He on his way back. Man, I'm still going for the Mavs, but damn, the Lakers look too good.
Operating with the ball in your hands, the less likely playing with LeBron is going to elevate your game. And so it ends up being the best, high usage, high profile, ball dominant players that usually see a slight decline in their production and impact once they become teammates with LeBron. It's Chris Bosh and Kevin Love going from bona fide first options to hyper-efficient third options with a lighter offensive load. It's players like Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade going from offensive engines to pieces in what inevitably becomes LeBron's offense. In 2018, Kevin Pelton of ESPN used the Shaney projection system to find out
so that means AD finna turn back into the ball dominant, go crazy. I'm finna put this ball in the hoop. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely did that with the first game with the Mavs. I mean, hey, he finna get back in that bag. Oh, man, he just got to stay healthy.
LeBron made his teammates better. And after analyzing 25 different teammates of LeBron from 2014 to 2018, the numbers indicated that only 9 of them met or exceeded their projected impact once teaming up with LeBron. Pelton's final conclusion after conducting his analysis: any team with James must be careful not to invest too many resources on players who are best with the ball in their hands. Instead, the focus should be finding role players whose games will mesh well with LeBron's. And although teaming up with LeBron is a transition that has proven to be purely incompatible for some players, a lighter offensive burden is not necessarily an indicator of regression. In fact, in many cases, sacrificing box score numbers and shot attempts and usage is a sacrifice necessary to win. For every player that was forced to take a backseat and transform their game for the sake of LeBron and the team, there's a player who's found success and improvement in being teammates with LeBron. Because LeBron may or may not make you a better player, but he has perpetually made teams better. And it's a trade-off that most players are ready and willing to make if they want to win. Dwayne Wade said that LeBron is the best teammate you could ever have. Chris Bosh said playing with LeBron was a dream and that the game was easy with him. Kevin Love said LeBron made the game easier for all of us. Anthony Davis said LeBron is the best leader I've ever played with. He makes everyone better. And this is the resounding sentiment of most players that have played with LeBron. He is the best player in the world and an even better teammate. LeBron put me in a position to succeed. He's a great teammate. He's a great teammate. He made the game easier for all of us. LeBron is the ultimate teammate. LeBron makes the right play every time. He is an incredible teammate. The numbers and data may get us closer to an objective truth behind this question, but it's the personal testimonies from teammates themselves that, to me, speak louder than anything. And all of this information that we gather here today gives us a small glimpse at where this duo may end up and the sacrifices that will be necessary.
Let's be honorable, though. Like, let's really think about it, though. Have you ever heard somebody come out and flat say, I don't want to play with him, he's a horrible teammate? To any NBA player, I have never heard no NBA player down talk another NBA player so bad. He said, man, that's a horrible teammate. I will never play with him again. I'll never play with him. I never heard nobody say it about any NBA player. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. I do know one thing, though. Kyrie left playing with LeBron because they kept calling him LeBron's son. Kept calling him LeBron's son. But like you say, bro, Brian, listen, they looking so good right now. Might get a ring with Bronny. It's looking like that. They looking real good. That defense is impeccable. Can't lie to you. Yeah, man, I don't know.
They want to tap into their full potential of what they can be as teammates. For 2 decades, LeBron has been the centerpiece to every roster he's ever been on. 240 teammates over the course of 22 years, all of them fitting around him. But at the age of 40, it might be time to pass the torch to a player who is ready to fill a role only LeBron once could. LeBron and Luka may be able to coexist just as they are without compromising their games. But if history has shown us anything, regardless of the talent available, and especially if the talent available is extraordinary, in order to be great, someone has to be willing to recalibrate their game in exchange for winning and what's best for those around them. A sacrifice that many great players have made for LeBron, and one that he may soon have to make for his teammate.
Bro, that shit hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It hurt, bro. I was watching the game, bro, and I seen LeBron in that bitch. I'm damn for this nigga old as hell, bro. That shit hurt, bro. It hurts to see our childhood and the people that we grew up on for just getting ready to get up out of there. It hurt, bro. Yesterday I seen Tank take a draw. It hurt, bro. It hurt. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt, bro. We getting old out here, man. Everything that we know is getting old on us, bro. They're retiring. Now we gonna be in a new age where it hurt, man. LeBron's so damn old, fool. He's so old, bro. He's still doing buckets, but he's so old, bro. He might be able to take the back row with Fat Man Luka, though. I honestly see LeBron, though, after he retired, I still see him being a coach. I don't see him leaving basketball alone. He's still going to be a coach, something in the NBA. LeBron not just going to leave and be gone. He going to be like Chauncey Billups or one of them that went and started coaching. LeBron's not going to leave the game alone. He's not. No. But damn, that shit hurt, bro. It hurt. It hurt, man. Fabio Luka just turned 25 the other day. He's still a baby. Nigga, 25. Who was Tyrese just turned 25. We got the new age coming up, but it hurt, man.